over. It's also the garnish in your drink right now. We're all sisters now. You know, Mother says that's a woman's sin factory. We've got all that sin on us now. But, you know, I was trying to make more masks. And I took what I needed from the graveyard, but I needed something more fresh. I had to go to the tavern to think, you know? So I went there and I saw old Mary. She was working there. She was the proprietress of the place. Mother said that she was a filthy whore and that she needed to find Jesus. So I decided to help her find him. I took this hunting rifle and I placed it in front of her face and I pulled the trigger. She fell dead upon the spot. I brought her back to my house and, you know, people asked me where she was. I said, she's at my house. They left. But nothing stays whole forever, you know. I needed something more. I needed new tools. I needed to go to the hardware store. And so I went there. And Bernice Warden was working there. A very full woman. Her mother said that this woman opened her doors too widely, that she laughed too loudly, and that she should pray more and speak less. So I know what I needed to do. I helped her find Jesus too. Good thing I got real good at helping people with that. Everyone in town was hunting deer that day. So I decided to treat her like my own. I hung her up by her legs. And I made sure that they were wide enough. I then took a sharp axe and I chopped off her head. I made sure that I wanted something pretty for my wall. I then took a sharp knife and placed it on her pelvis. I ran it all the way down to her breastbone. Then cracked open her chest. I took out the parts that I needed. Pretty soon, the clock started to reach midnight. I decided that after all this, it was time to wash up. And as I was doing so, I heard a noise at the door, and the police came. They looked as if they had walked into hell. I thought that they would be used to this kind of thing, that they had seen dead bodies all the time. I guess it did not help that the deputy sheriff was Bernice Warden's son. So I went down to the police station and I had a nice chat with him. Pretty soon I found myself in my day of court and I stood in front of the judge. And he said I was insane, that I had to live in a hospital, that I was schizophrenic or something like that. And now, this is where I am.